Welcome to 15-minute full body yoga stretch. Let's begin this practice standing at the top of the mat. Feet can be together or hip distance apart. Ground down through your feet. Lengthen through the crown of your head, standing up nice and tall. Interlace your fingers. Take a big inhale, lift your arms up, press your palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, side bend to the right, straighten your left side. Come back to center, inhale here. Exhale, side bend to the left. Back to center, release your hands. Inhale to lift your chest up into standing back bend. Bend your elbows, cactus in your arms. Exhale, come back to neutral. Interlace your fingers again. Inhale, press your palms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale in center. Exhale to the left. Come back to center, release your hands. Inhale, lift your chest up. And with exhale, release everything, arms down. Separate your feet hip distance apart now. Place your hands on your thighs, shins or on the mat as you walk your feet on the spot. Bend and straighten your legs one by one just to bring some movement to the hamstrings. Warm them up a little. Now bend your knees a little more. Bring your belly towards the thighs. Relax your upper body over the legs as you hold your opposite elbows. Sway side to side, maybe back and forth a couple of times. Release your arms and slowly roll up to standing. Interlace your fingers. With inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, forward bend. Step your left foot back into lunge position. Right knee is bent over the ankle. Your back knee can stay up for more intensity or lower it down for a little less intensity. Gently sink your hips towards the ground as you lift your chest. You probably feel the stretch on your left hip flexors now. Just one more big breath here. And then bring your back foot a little closer to lower your heel down. Coming up into warrior one. Right knee stays bent. Left heel is grounded into the mat. You can keep your hands together in front of your heart or reach your arms up to add a bit more upper body stretch. Look up for a bit more challenge or look forward or even down for a bit more stability in this pose. Staying grounded through the feet and lifted in the upper body. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your arms. Warrior two. Bring your back heel in line with the front heel. Hips are now facing the long side of the mat. Extend your arms out in line with the shoulders and look over your front hand. Make sure your front knee is facing forward over the toes and not falling inwards. Keep your lower body as it is and reach your arms up. Hold your right wrist with your left hand and lean slightly to the left into a little side bend. Breathe deeply into your right side, creating a bit more space between the ribs, around your shoulder. Release your right forearm to the side as your left arm reaches up and over the head into side angle. Keep pressing down through the outer edge of your back foot and lengthening through your upper hand. For a bit more intensity, you can always bring your right hand down to the block or to the mat. One more breath inside the ankle. And then bring your both hands down to the inside of your front foot. Lift your back heel. Adjust the distance between your feet so you have enough space for your hips and hands here. Then lift your right arm up for twist. Breathe here. Try to look up to your upper hand. One big inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the mat. Drop your back knee down. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot to bring your right knee out a bit. Place your right hand on your hip and gently press it away to increase the stretch. A couple breaths in this lizard pose variation. Slowly release. Step your left foot forward to the front of the mat and change sides. Right foot steps back for lunge position. The knee is up or down on the mat. Keep lifting up through your chest as you let your hips sink down towards the mat. Bring your back foot a little closer to move into warrior one. Ground your heel down. Come up to standing. Hips are facing forward to the short edge of the mat as much as they can. When you feel stable in your lower body, bring your palms to your heart or reach your arms up to the sky. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your arms. Bring your back heel in line with the front heel. Open the hips to face the long side of the mat. Front knee is bent over the ankle. Arms reach out to the sides. Gaze over your front hand. A few deep breaths in warrior two. Then lift your arms up, hold your left wrist with the opposite hand. Lengthen through the upper body and slightly lean to the back, to the right. Big breath into your left side. Now bring your left forearm to the side and reach your right arm up and over the head, side angle. One more big press here. Reach up through your upper hand a little more. And then release your hands down to the ground. Adjust your feet to find some space. And lift your left arm up in twist. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Drop your right knee down. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot to open the knee out. Place your hand on your thigh and gently press this leg away. Notice where you feel the stretch. It's maybe still on your hip flexors, maybe a bit more on the groin and inner thigh. Bring your knee back towards center and step your right foot forward. Come up to standing. Roll your shoulders back and interlace fingers behind your back for shoulder stretch. Lift your chest up, pull your hands down and away from the body. Take a few deep breaths into your chest. Release your hands. Bring your feet around hip distance apart. Turn your toes out, heels in, and sit down into deep squat. Bring your palms to your heart. Press your knees out with your elbows. And as you breathe here, think of lifting your chest up towards your thumbs with each breath. Release your hands down to the mat and walk your feet back into downward facing dog. Hands around shoulder width apart, feet hip distance apart. Press through your hands to lift your hips high, lengthen the spine here. Knees can stay bent, heels don't have to touch the floor as long as you feel the stretch on the back of the legs. Concentrate on your breath, taking big breaths in and out through the nose. And you may notice that with each breath your body becomes a bit more used to this position. Maybe you can straighten your legs a bit more. Press the heels towards the ground. And now release your knees down, coming into tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Cat and cow. With inhale, arch your back. With exhale, round your back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift your chest up. Exhale, press the floor away, widen the shoulder blades. Move with your breath. Come back to neutral spine. Keep your hips over the knees as you walk your hands forward. Lower your chest towards the ground. Maybe your forehead or chin reaches the ground. Puppy pose. With each breath, try to melt your chest more towards the ground. Straighten your arms, shoulders, spine here. Take one more big full breath. And then walk your hands back. Bring your big toes together. Knees can stay hip distance apart or a little wider for child's pose. Walk your hands forward, lower your forehead towards the ground. And take a few more breaths here to finish the practice. Allow your body to relax. And just melt towards the ground with each breath. Slowly walk your hands back and come up to seated position. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed practicing this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!